لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد إن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار والعياذ بالله من النار. فيا عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله. إن الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول في القرآن الكريم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم وما يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. فيا عباد الله خطبتنا اليوم تدور حول أمر مهم جدا وهو تربية أولادنا في البلد الذي نعيش فيه. فهو البلد الذي ظهر فيه الفساد في البر والبحر. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا في بلدنا هذا صار الفواحش كخرفة ظهر اللواط من وعرف إن الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول عن قوم لوط أتأتون الفاحشة ما سبقكم بها من أحد من العالمين. فهذا أمر اللواط شائع وزين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم فصدوا عن السبيل وهم لا يهتدون. فلا بد أن نعرف مسؤولياتنا بالنسبة لتربية أولادنا. We give thanks to Allah. We pray Allah, all praise to Him. We ask Him that He continue to protect us. We seek refuge from Him against all shayateen. We ask Him that He continue to guide us to the right path. Today, we need to address a sensitive topic. And this topic became an issue whereby, even though we live in a country called democratic country, where freedom of speech is part of our constitution, but that freedom of speech is ended when it comes to one issue. When it comes to the issue of homosexuality, LGBT issue, you can talk about it outside. You cannot complain. As you and I know, you just can't get on the internet right now and start talking about this is this, this is that, and they will label you as all names. So that freedom of speech becomes something limited in this country when it comes to that matter. And needless to say, we all know the religious position on this matter. All religions across have reported that LGBTQ is haram. And Allah has told us how He dealt with the people of Lot just because of this issue. And guess what? In my own perspective, I believe this issue is so worse at this time than how it was at that time. Homosexuality is one at that time. It was one. Because of the Quran talk about it. So it's mostly gay issue at that time. Now he has all kinds of men. And he continues to grow. Now you have LGBTQ plus. So plus, you don't know, in other countries they have already added other names into it. And yes, we all have kids. We raise our kids in this country. And it becomes so serious that This is beyond one khutbah, is beyond talking about it in the masjid, right? We need to take this issue to another level. Because we have our kids living with us. And this is so bad that our kids, 80% of our kids, whether they agree with that or not, they have some compassion towards them. Because we send them to public school, they develop that compassion in them. They will tell them, well, the human rights issue is the right to do whatever they want. Why are you against that? And that goes to the level of the kid when the kid said, oh, I don't like gay, they could be punished. They could give them time, time out, or whatever they call it, just because of that. So you don't say anything if you don't like it. That's what I was talking about in the beginning when I talked about the freedom of speech. So we all became silent. And if, okay, what can we do now? But guess what? Not only our kids are having compassion towards this issue, some of them are really doing it. And very soon, or maybe it's already happening, you just go to see a man claiming to be a woman and wanting to go to women's session as Muslim because now he is a woman and wants to play with women. He's getting to that level. He's getting to that level. Are we going to be quiet? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran said to us, He said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. You believers, save yourself and your children, your family as a whole from the hellfire. So we as parents, it is our responsibility, our obligation, and order and enjoyment from Allah that we should save our kids from hellfire. That's why we cannot keep quiet. That's why we need to have a plan. And those who are selling off these things, they prepare for it. It did not just happen one day. It didn't happen one day. And they have all these psychologists, they have all these education, all the things you can name up that are working with our children in order to sell this evilish behavior. And they put a normalcy into it. And it becomes part of culture of this country. At one point, I came into this country 16 years ago, just 16 years ago. 16 years ago. And when I came here, it wasn't this bad. I'm talking about yesterday now, 16 years ago. It wasn't this bad. Now, they started talking about, oh, I want to come out. They started talking about the pride. Because they know that what they're doing is so bad and they are getting pride from it, and they start talking about pride. They started having parade, pride parade. Think about it for a second. So because they want to be proud of that bad behavior they had, so they start calling it about pride. That's because they know in their own self that it's not good. And then when you listen to radio, when I came out, I told my so first, and they would ask them in the interview, did you talk to your dad? How did you approach your parents? They would say, oh, that's funny. When I talk to my mom, and then, all this kind of stuff. Of course, because they know it's not good. Now it's beyond the level of pride. It's everywhere. It's normal now. So it goes beyond normal. It gets to the level of imposing it on all of us. It gets to the level of selling it to our children. How? Everything you see today, somehow they will find a way to introduce this thing to it. How do you call it? Rainbow, thank you. Rainbow in everything. When you have toys for kids, somehow there is rainbow in the toys. Everything has rainbow. And they started telling kids, okay, are you comfortable? They will tell a girl, are you comfortable being a girl? Imagine a second. How that start? When you start asking a 4-year-old girl, 5-year-old girl, are you comfortable being a girl? What does she know? What are you trying to tell her? So that's that by then, little by little. They will tell them you need to love rainbow, you need to like rainbow. And wallahi, this I'm telling you, me, I tell my daughter now that I don't like rainbow. Because my daughter is telling me I like rainbow. Daddy doesn't like rainbow. You should not like rainbow. A 2-year-old girl. Rainbow is a natural thing that Allah created. Why do I don't have anything against rainbow. I don't. But I know what that rainbow portrays. And I know what that is leading to. So I have to tell my daughter now that I don't like rainbow. So that's how this thing is going. So you are going to the war. I'm talking about us Muslims now. I'm just using the one line matter on Allah. You're going to a war with one person or with a country, but you only have a couple guns, yeah? And those with whom you want to fight have all this machine, this warplane. You think you can win? That's the example of the war that we are getting ourselves into right now. Because they are going to prepare themselves to go to this war. They have all plans. And they are getting to the head of our children. And we're going to sit down in the masjid and say, okay, that's all. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. And if you are not careful, or we are already losing some of them. We are losing them already. We need to work hard, seriously, serious work. We cannot do it as one masjid. We all have to come out together and fight against it. Because of course we know if you go there and say they don't even see you. Who are you? But as a group, if we cannot stop it, we can slow it. And guess what? I don't want to be political here, but most of the people promoting this thing, we know from which party they are from. Let's be honest with ourselves. We know those who promote it. Yes, that is our favorite party that we vote for. And one of the main issues that we choose that party is for immigration purposes. But guess what? Since I've been here 16 years, there is no change in our immigration law. They keep promising us, we have not seen anything. Let's even assume that we are distributing all these people for us. Are we going to lose our children for immigration, for green card, for American passport? What are we going to tell our law? What will we return to them? We came here to better our life, but mostly is financially. We came here to look for economic development of our life, but we should not forget about that spiritual life, and we should not forget about the spiritual life of our own children that live here with us, because Allah will ask us. Will respond to Allah about how we manage their lives. And if we think that we cannot succeed in this world, wallahi, it's better for some of us to just pack our stuff and go home. Because when you return to Allah, and Allah asks you, and you tell Allah, we are weak, we're weak when we're on the earth. We could not fight. That's why we could not worship you the way we wanted to worship you. Allah will ask you, isn't the earth of Allah is so vast, it's so big that you can travel on it? So if you know that you as a person, you cannot fight this thing, and you have children here, you worry about yourself and you worry about your children, please, it's better for you to just, in fact, in the United States, the issue is not the same. We have some states whereby, no, you can live better and not have to deal with all this craziness. May Allah make it easy for us. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه الله غفور رحيم. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Every problem has a solution. We just have to sit down and look for the solution. And as I stated from the beginning, this is not a one community, an NIA fight. It's a fight of all Muslims, in fact, across this country. One of the solutions to this problem, because these kids are exposed to this malicious behavior from school, let's start thinking of funding more of Islamic school. Islamic school for our children. Islamic schools cost a lot of money. This should be another thing that we should be investing, the priority where we should be investing our money. We should have Islamic schools. Our weekend schools that we are having right now has to be developed in a way whereby the teachers teaching the kids have to be conscious and have to know how to present this to our kids. Again, as I said, those that we are fighting against have the weapon. And we also have to have a plan, a targeted plan. So we also have to be able to discuss this issue with our kids, understand their perspective, and know how to talk to them about it. So again, as a community, this is the United States. Anyone coming to you asking for your vote will tell you their plan. Don't just go and vote. Your vote is power. Your vote is weapon. That should be one of the #1 issues you should share on every individual you are sending to any Congress, anywhere, any political office. We have to work together, all the community as one, so that we don't lose our children, so that we have something to tell our Lord when we return to Him. This is beyond feeding them and sending them to school and we think everything is over. No. I've heard that in some schools, you are allowed to tell them to not teach your kids sexual education. If that's possible, let's start trying that. So they don't bombard the brain of our children with nonsense. Every talk, everything our children watch on their gadget, we have to pay attention to it. We have to. Because when they start doing movies, and then in the movie, they will pretend that it's just a regular movie, but in that movie, somehow, man is marrying a man. You think it's simple, but they have the agenda. But you may not know. And then when the kids start seeing that from age 2 or 3, and by the time they grow up, they'll be like, Daddy, what's the big deal? They are human beings like us. Why are you worried about all that? Because they are used to it. They don't see it as normal. They don't see it as a big deal anymore. Please, this is our responsibility. May Allah make it easy for us. Amen. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين وعذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر اعداءنا واعداءك واعداء دين الاسلام ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا ايها الذين امنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وارض عن أصحاب الخلفاء الراشدين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن التابعين والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر